Hello, Toddbug here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Conquest of Elysium 4. Where we last left off, we were essentially working to expand our influence, getting another mind with the Dvala where we can, so Gertrude is going to move towards that. We were also found our necromancer friend. He's somewhere in this hidden area here, so he's somebody to be worried about. So we were combining our forces here, and then the debate was, do we fight him, or do we go and try and take out all his territories and then come back and crush him? So we'll see what we end up deciding there ultimately. Civ here was saving up for the Portal of Dvala, but I looked it up. Portal Dvala does not do what I thought it does. It doesn't open up a gateway between areas of the map, but rather it actually opens up to a new plane, which is cool, but not what I need right now. So with that being said, we'll use the diamonds for other things for the time being. Build up armies, at least until we control this corner of our map. And then we can take a look at exploring the other realms, moving armies into there and seeing what we can get. But either way, we need to still prep for our incursion into their lands. So I think we're going to start building up Dwarf Guard. They move as fast as the Ballista, but they have extra armor. So they get the large shield, which gives them 0 to 3 block, plus their 2 armor, so they can block 2 to 5 damage, which makes them pretty hardy. They don't hit very hard, so that is the downside to them. Our basic troops do hit harder, but they'll be useful in a siege as they can soak up damage and everything like that. So they'll go well with our ballista for sure. So, all right. Edda, I think we're going to actually sentry at this point. And then here we need to recruit. Let's get a commander, because since I learned that I'm not going to be able to just transport everybody over, commander will be useful. And the 10 crossbowmen. Those crossbows are useful. Or I can bring them to the city. We'll bring them to the city. And then transfer those guys there. Okay. Let's see. We have the movement points. We could do this. We could use this here and create more furnace armor. And then move them back. I don't know if it created furnace armor here. It did. Okay. So we got furnace warriors now instead. So they get the extra armor point over these guys. They still... No, they... Sorry, not these guys. These are just regular dwarves. Okay. Well, okay, we converted our warriors into these. So, extra armor, and then, of course, the damage. So, not bad at all. Okay, Ol is going to... We'll transfer everything for now, but we want to build up a force before we start marching him out, so we'll sentry him up for now. Okay. I think we've done all of our recruiting, so we'll go ahead and intern. Yeah. So he's moved up. And I think we need to take him out. So yeah, we'll definitely need to attack him. Looks like he's got extra units we didn't see. So Shades are ethereal. They have Touch of the Dead, which gives weakness. And armor negating 1 to 4 damage. They're not terrible at the end of the day, though, with only the 5 health. Solid hit will knock them out. Dispossessed Spirits will be even easier because they only have the 1 hit point, so any damage will kill them. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of meat shields. The ghouls and stuff aren't scary in my opinion. I don't know why I'm looking at the spearmen. What I need to know is... So these guys are clumsy. Are they pierce resistant? Yes. So these guys are pierce resistant. The ghouls are not. And then, of course, all the skeletons will be pierce resistant as well. So they take half damage from my bow shot. So what I really need to do is murder him somehow, because I'm sure his spellcasting is going to be terrible. But all right, well, let's do it. Can you use your special powers? You can't kill or create anything here. Might be worthwhile to see what the last ritual of mastery is, but it might be better just to create another runesmith at that point. Any recruitment that can be done at the city? A ballista? No. What we'll do, though, is we'll create a couple more outdoor dwarves. And then just make sure we have everybody in our army. We do. So between the two of them, we've got pretty solid range line and melee line, so let's do it. Alright, let's see if we can kill ourselves a necromancer. In the meantime, we're going to recruit. Here, we're going to get some more dwarf guard. And then back home, we're just going to create regular dwarves. So our iron we'll have to keep an eye on, because we're spending more than we're actually using at this point, or producing. But yeah, this force will slowly build up, and we'll eventually march it out to either support current activities or what have you. So here we're going to go ahead and we might as well transfer what we have here. But let's go ahead and recruit while we have the opportunity, I guess. Yep, that's the one. What do I think I need? I think more arbalists is useful in this regard, because we're going to have more melee troops from the others. So additional shots will definitely help there. So let's make sure they're all transferred. They are. She'll produce more. So and then we'll come back here and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so we're down to the last two, and we've done all our recruits. So let's see how we do against Uric here. So Uric, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, so Cloud of Death is bad. Decay is a nasty, nasty power. It's burst 25, so it can hit up to 25 people. And essentially, if we don't do our magic save, we die. But it's a slow death, so we'll get to do some things first. But that's pretty bad. Dark Power is just a 3 attack, but it's a drain, so it'll heal him. And it's armor negating, so not great. And then he has just a smaller version of Decay, which is burst 1. So essentially the Cloud of Decay is the one we're worried about. Yep, so let's do it. As you can see, everybody that's blinking purple is going to die. Okay. So everybody purple is going to die. Alright, I'm just looking, because my concern right now is that he hits my commanders. So Ice Witch is still okay. And my Runesmith is still okay, so... And Born for me is still okay. Okay, so we got him in melee. Perfect. So... rough, but we ended up pulling it out. Alright, so we have archers that are available now. So let's double check here. Yeah, all 3 commanders are alive. Whoa! So here's Plague. So, our friends to the south are breaking seals, and so they're bringing in the Riders of the Apocalypse, among other things. So... Mist of Disease gets cast pre-battle for the entire battlefield. So basically everyone gets diseased. I don't remember what disease does, but it can't be great, right? He's got a Plague Bow, which does disease as well. But that one does 1 to... he basically hits like a siege machine. So 1 to 19 damage there. And then he's casting Foul Magic level 3. So, he's giant size, battle fast, disease, cause fear, ethereal. He's ethereal as well. And it looks like he's been fighting, so... He's a fast healer, though, so damage doesn't stick to him, so... That's great. Yeah, he's just on a forest right now, so... So yeah, we're not going to deal with him right now, because we can't. We're going to come up here, though, to our city. See if there's any recruiting we can do. And get a couple more outdoor dwarves. Always useful. And then we're gonna run away from the apocalypse. Sound advice for anybody, if you're wondering. Running away from the apocalypse, if possible. Highly recommended. Here, though, for preparation for our siege, we're going to get more dwarf guards. So we got a good number of dwarf guards now. Gertjuve is going to come here, and we're going to go ahead and transfer units. Whole front line of dwarf guards. I love it. Alright. And don't forget the ballistae. Okay. So what we may want to do is we may want to take out this city first. These Banefire archers, though. That armor negating hit is just rough, and they decay. So, yeah. He's got quite a number of them there. So, no, I think we're going to ignore that one for now, and we're going to take out his other spots first. So, otherwise, we're down to our 2. And for Gertrude, we're going to just have you make sure we take our mage. Alright, Plague, don't attack me. Alright. Plague, attack me. Apocalyptic Rider holding the city. Poor city. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Because, yep, we don't want to mess with any apocalypse if possible. Alright, so we can recruit here. At this point, we probably want to do... Should we do another ballista? Or the arbalists? Let's do a ballista. Alright, we'll transfer units. Grab that other ballista there. And what we could do is we can move out with this force here. It's a pretty solid force all told. Looks like he took his gallows back, so not a fan of that, but we'll take care of that. Here we need to recruit back home again. Let's do some more arbalists. Because, yeah, it looks like we don't have any shooty bits in this in Old's force right now. So now he's got his first bit. He's got some melee troops. He's just got to continue to build up. So sentry him up. And I guess that is indeed it. Did I screw up? I forgot to do that, didn't I? Alright, what we'll probably do is we'll put a Dvala on one of the silver mines here instead. Because Dvala also have abilities. Local gold bonus 200%. So a silver mine would be a huge boon for our gold production. So, go ahead and turn... Oh! Is that just a regular bishop or an archbishop? Oh! Oh, look at that. We got some surprises coming up for sure. Alright, so let's look at what we got down here. We've got 35 units. Nothing I'm scared of, but let's see what their blessing is. Oof. So they're up to 3 morale, 3 hit points, and strength, and an awe. So that means you have to press morale attack to even hit them in combat, which is crazy. And then, yeah, it's just a Archbishop, Prayers level 2. Tuel, is that their leader? It is, so that's their great leader right now, so interesting. Alright. Well, here we can go ahead and take the farm, and we'll just move our way over. Alright, what does this Lich have? 31 units. He's got Necromancy level 2. So it is Uric. Okay, so he died and was reborn a Lich. So what Liches get is they still go insane, but they regain sanity over time. So they're not as affected by the undead spells and stuff like that. So, guessing he still has his level, or has his decay spell, which is not great. Spectral lance on these guys, and spectral weapons. So, this is usable once per battle, but 1 to 10 damage magic, and then 1 to 6 damage for normal attack. So just a weaker version of the other knights, with the exception of being ethereal. So that's a big boon for them. So let's see. But he had to have taken his troops from his citadel, and he did. He's got 1 Banefire archer, which isn't great. But I mean, we do have quite a number of troops, so that's the question, right? What we'll do is... Oh, well, I don't have the movement anyways, because Ungin. So, at least we took this from him. We'll see if he decides to attack. He'll probably just try and take stuff, and if that's the case, we'll go to one of the silver mines and drop a lovely lady on it, and we'll wait till my other force moves up. Let's set up recruitment, though, at home. We'll get some more arbalists. Alright, and we move these guys here. Just a weird smorgasbord of troops, huh? These crossbowmen will slow me down. I forgot about that. Only because snow, so... Oh well, we'll take care of it when it comes up. We do need to get these forces combined, though. At this point, it's going to take a while to convert these troops over, but once we do, we'll be in good shape. And we're at 45 diamonds, so... Okay, so he's moving back. I don't have to worry about him. So it depends on where, yeah, Jacko goes. So 10 Pikeneer. Yeah, see, and Fafnir's troops. Let's see. Do we want to leave the crossbows? What's Fafnir? Fafnir's my runesmith, right? But no, he shouldn't have had any movement issues, so he must have done some extra stuff. Okay. Not related to his troops, otherwise it'd be zeroed out, right? Okay. Well, we'll keep marching up. See where we get to. So 31 units. Still got 56 units there. So do we want to dance around? We could just go on the mountain. Let's go on the mountain. We get some defense. So we can shoot at him from our defensive positions if he decides to attack. And see what that does to him. These guys are good. Alright. So let's do our recruits. So back home, let's go ahead and do some dwarves. Yeah, see, we're down to 79 now. Civ, why don't you go ahead and recruit some outdoor dwarves? I'll take some of our massive gold reserves that we have right now. Alright, who do we have? Bormy. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave it be. Oh yeah, Fafnir did his improvement thing. That's why he slowed down. Okay, I think that's all we can do here. We'll see if we get attacked by a white. Nope. Okay. Oh, Fafnir took 2 movement points off of there. What's going on? It's got to be the troops, right? So if we transfer these guys out, Fafnir still doesn't have it, huh? Okay. Maybe Amia should take the crossbows. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be slow going. Here, though, we got the freedom that we wanted to move here. Everything's so slow. Okay, and so not much we can do there. Here, she's going to recruit. Actually, first, let's use her special power. And let's actually create iron gates. Can we? Nope, next turn. Okay. So we'll go ahead and recruit. Here, we'll go ahead and recruit some arbalists to defend the walls. Here, we're going to get more dwarves. And I believe we'll go ahead and end turn. Special monsters moving. That would be Mr. Lord Dude who took my town down here, right? So, all right. This should, yeah, we should be able to move the 2 now. And there's our little lich guy. So we have 51 units. We remember fighting him before. 52 units. Stupid bird. At this point, taking this so he can't revive may be useful. So let's do that. Okay. Let's see. What do you have for troops right now? Nothing much. We're going to go ahead and use your special power, though, to create an iron gate. That'll take all your action points. But now we have an iron gate. I wonder why it has the magic symbol. Create iron gate. Okay. Could it be disenchanted, I guess? I don't know. We'll find out. But we're going to go ahead and recruit units. Here, we're going to go ahead and recruit dwarves. Then back home, we're going to recruit dwarf warriors. Nope. Alright, they can't do anything. So we're going to go ahead and end turn, and we've got a siege. Well, we got the Banefire Archer, so that's good. We took some casualties for sure. Silly catapults. Okay. But now that we've taken his home, he's going to be unable to respawn. Because if you look at him, he's got the... let's see... He's undead. Oh, he's lost an eye. That's good. No, I guess it doesn't have it anymore. Oh, maybe because I took his thing. But he had the twice reborn kind of thing, so... So... That was rough. Yeah, we lost about 9... Or 7, 8 units. 8 units. Not bad, actually, all told, but could have been better. So yeah, at this point, we want to catch him if we can, so we're just going to move here. And these guys will move here. And that should take all their movement because of snow, as always. Alright, so we've got a sizable force here that we can then crash into. And then we can kind of delta split after we take out this guard tower. And that will leave them just the city of Aeoli without any commanders of note. So that'll put them in a really bad spot overall. So, alright. So these guys are good. So the only thing we have left is to recruit. We got 15 dwarves. We did dwarf warriors. Let's go ahead and do some more dwarf arbalists. Okay. And then We got a good diamond supply, so we're going to keep that up because she's going to mature soon. And then we could probably convert a couple more mines over to Dvala, probably the silver mines, and then we're going to have just buckets of gold coming out of our ears. You're going to recruit some outdoor dwarves. I think that's what you're going to continue on. Continue making crossbowmen for me, so... Okay. Go ahead and end turn. Uh-oh. That's a paladin. Nah. Oh, he created an independent undead leader, so that's good. Edda has grown into a Dvala. Fantastic. So that means that once we hit 100 diamonds, we'll have 3 daughters of Dvalan. So we'll do 2 separate paths here. Where did that... Do you have... Yeah, you have crossbow dwarves. I thought he split his forces. But we don't see his forces. That's not my favorite thing. Alright, well, whatever. We'll figure that out, I guess. Can we crash into him? I can't use my mage, but I can use everything else, huh? Yep, let's do it. Okay. And we'll just pray that they don't decay my people. Alright. Do my recruiting here. Pyromancer. So we definitely want a Pyromancer. So that Pyromancer will come here. Because they're just really good with Pyromancy level 2. They just do serious damage to the battlefield. So, boop. And we do have the gold for it, for sure. Then otherwise, yeah, we're going to do outdoor dwarves there. And here we've got the ability to do... We'll do some outdoor dwarves here as well. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I also found out outdoor dwarves are neat because they offer acute senses. So they'll be able to see stealthy units. So that's the reason why we couldn't see the invisible units down here with one stack but not the other, because one stack at one point had the outdoor dwarves and the other one did not. So Jano, what have you got? You got Pyromancy level 2, Meteor, so that one's great. We've seen it before if you watch some other Let's Plays, but 1 to 40 damage in a burst or wherever it hits, and then it does 1 to 8 fire damage in a burst of 5 from that spot. So it does take 2 combat rounds to cast, but it's really good. This one does 1 to 10 damage in a burst of 9 at a range of 8. So fantastic. And then Blood Boil just does 1 to 15 damage. It's armor negating, and it's just a burst 1, so it's just a big hit. So, yeah, Meteor is pretty cool. Oh, and he's wielding a Frost Brand, which does 1 to 7 damage and 1 to 7 ice damage, which negates armor. So, very cool. For now, you're going to sleep. And, alright, so we got a big fight. With what we have at time, I am actually going to call it here. And we'll leave the big fight for next time. So you'll be able to see that in all its glory. As usual, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been a lot of fun. Learning the Dvala has been interesting. And I can't wait to eliminate the necromancer here so that I can move my armies into this area and start conquering it. Once conquered, we'll be able to then enter the realm of Dvala, which is one of these planes, and we'll be able to see what that's about as well. So pretty cool. I'm happy, and I hope you guys are as well. So, as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will bid you guys adieu.